This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Are you ready?
The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. All television and radio stations in the United States will now cease their regular programming to carry this special message.
We'll do it live!
Welcome to JFM Live. JFM Studios Live. I forgot what the show is called. I'm your host, JFM, here to give you a wonderful show of me drawing and talking. This is the last show of this quarter, I should say. I'm going to take a break, social media break, for the month of May. I just need it. For my health, for my brain, you know, I just gotta decompress, not get stressed out over things. I'm also going to be working on Malice Mansion Chapter 2, so hopefully that will turn out well. So it looks like we have 5 people watching. Please, I would like this stream to be a fun one. Please. Because the last few streams, ever since I started, streaming back in February, you know, at least one of them had some sort of awkward moment or a terrible moment. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I mean, I can't remember the last time we had a very very good stream where everybody in the chat was happy and no awkward moments. And I didn't say anything stupid, and I didn't have the music on full blast scaring you guys. I just want something smooth. King of the Fat, you just had Domino's Pizza? Me too. I had a Domino's Pizza, the best pizza. Of course, I love all kinds of pizza, but if I had to choose one brand, it's Domino's. So, yeah. Mr. Hero over 9,000, welcome to the stream. So, what are we going to be working on today? Well, I need to work on some Malice Mansion stuff. So, I got to draw some renders of 2 characters, and I'll be designing their classroom. So, let's get to it. I'm going to turn on the music now. And I don't care about copyright. I don't care. YouTube can kiss my ass. Don't care. Oh yeah, this is the warning sign. It's like a siren. JFM's about to draw some creepy stuff. Well, kinda. It's not very creepy. They're just kids. Let me show you. There you go. Do Jeff and Taylor like Domino's Pizza? If it existed in their universe, then yes, they would. Aragorn Skywalker, welcome to the stream. You saw the Mario movie for the 5th time, huh? Well, it looks like I'll be waiting until it comes out on stream, most likely on Peacock. It's perfectly fine. I like watching movies in the comfort of my own home, because I can pause the movie if I have to go to the bathroom. Of course, there's some benefits to watching a movie with, an audience. But to me, it's like I'm an introvert and I don't like people that much, so I just, avoid them. Look at that, the floof. My little sheep girl. Oh, the horrors she would face. And she will become the horror. It's hard to explain. Hey, TD Camper, welcome to the stream. How are you on this fine Sunday? that's good. I'm doing okay too. Ooh, we got 9 people watching now. That's awesome. Please don't be afraid to ask some questions if you have some. This is my last stream for a while. Playing Mario 3, nice. You know, when it comes to the classic Mario games, my favorite has to be Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo's launch title. That one. Of course, I like the revamped version where you have Luigi there, but he's like skinny. He doesn't look like a palette swap of Mario. I just like that one. In other words, I like the Game Boy Advance version. Been playing Ghosts of Tsushima the past few days. It might overtake Persona 5, my favorite game of all time. Huh? What's your favorite game? Well, my favorite game of all time has to be Final Fantasy IX, originally released for the PS1. But Persona 5 is a great game. I played it a couple years ago, and it's amazing. I understand the hype. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Is that the new one? I see. I'll think about it, if I have nothing else to play. And it's its own standalone game. I don't have to play any other Star Wars games to understand things. Blazing Kid tease. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I do plan on getting Street Fighter 6, and I'm definitely going to create my own character. I'm going to create Amanda, adult Amanda, because I imagine her to kick some ass. I mean, canonically, when she's a grown-up, she dabbles in being a pro wrestler. I don't know how long that will last, but I do imagine her to be a fighter. Am I gonna have to wait until June for my commission to be done? No, no. I'll finish it. When it comes to the remaining commissions I have, I'll upload them, even in the first week of May or something. It's just I'll be at least be inactive in my main accounts. Well, you must have to play the first game, Fallen Order. Okay. Oh well, I'll see what I can do. I mean, I'm so confused with the Star Wars lore at this point. Big Mouth got canceled. Nice. Well, it should. I heard it's gonna get an ending. I don't know if it's canceled or it's planning to have a finale, which is a big difference. I don't know. Disney buying Star Wars, or LucasArts. It's like Lucasfilms. They shouldn't have ever sold, or at least kept it under what Fox, Fox Studio. I don't know, but it shouldn't have been under Disney. It's like I don't want Disney to control everything. It's 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 shitty. It's a shitty deal. We need more uh, studio companies. Way more. That's why I commend A24. You may have heard of them. Right now, they do a lot of independent horror films and lots of independent movies, but they're getting up there, and I hope they become a big player when it comes to doing movies and shows, and and I encourage other studio companies to grow and be their own thing. I don't want them to be sold to Warner Brothers or sold to Disney. That will be crappy. It's terrible. Nice. You might get Resident Evil 4 Remake. It's a good game. I highly recommend it. Awesome. Will your other series, Malice Mansion, be more mature, or is it like Jeff and Taylor, which is more PG-13? Well, Malice Mansion is definitely more mature. Definitely. Especially when it comes to the dialogue. Of course, the violence is a no-brainer, but the dialogue is, I'd say, more smart than J&T. Because, I don't know, for me, it's so hard to write for comedy. So hard. I have an easier time writing for horror and drama. Yeah, monopolies. It's terrible. Monopolies are never a good thing. What's my favorite anime? Oh, that's a good question. I would always say, Pokemon, like the old Pokemon. Of course, there's always Case Closed, or AKA Detective Conan. That was an anime that I loved. Yeah, I have a hard time writing comedy because I am not a comedian. I mean, that's why I dubbed Jeff and Taylor as a lighthearted, humorous comic rather than laugh out loud, ha ha. That's so relatable, funny, Like, I'm not Sarah Anderson, I'm just a guy that makes long form stories with likable characters. Nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to real gut busting comedy, that's super hard to write. Also, welcome to the stream. What is your favorite video game soundtrack? I see your playlist in your streams, and you play some of them. When it comes to favorite video game soundtracks, I do like Final Fantasy IX. Resident Evil 4 has a nice soundtrack of its own. Oh, Uncharted. My gosh, the Uncharted quadrilogy. Great music. Of course, a lot of the Final Fantasy games have great music as well. Oh, and of course, Persona 5. Great music as well. Which is better, the GTA series or the Yakuza games? I've never played a Yakuza game. But I heard they're fun. So for now, I'll say GTA. do I think of the Silent Hills soundtrack? Oh, it's very soothing. Really helps build the atmosphere. Besides Mario, what's your favorite Charles Martinet character? I... Does Luigi count? I don't know. But, if you're talking about outside of the Mario franchise, I only know one character that he played. And that is, it's from an obscure Konami game. Shadow of Time? No. Shadows of Time? Don't know. But it's a weird time travel like game where Charles Martinet voices the homunculus, who looks just like a woman, but it's supposed to be a guy, and Charles Martinet voices him. And he did a good job, so I'm going to say that. Have I played any of these Sonic games? Yes, I have. Very terribly. I just couldn't get into Sonic. I never grew up with a Sega. I mean, just a Sega Game Gear, but that belonged to my sister, you know. The only game I actually played in that Game Gear, actually two games, they were Streets of Rage 2 and Home Alone. Both solid games. Your best friend is Chris Chan's 10th cousin? Damn. So he has connections to Chris Chan. Oh boy. Chris Chan, what a character, huh? Imagine if Chris Chan never existed. Then we never wouldn't have gotten blessed with Sonichu and the amazing, super confusing lore. It's so silly. I also noticed that you have mentioned at one point you like drawing large breasts. I see them on your characters, which is nice, but did you ever draw a character with a big butt? Oh yes. Blue's one of those characters. Same with Trina. Taylor's gender bend. Jennifer has a nice caboose. Let's see, who else? No, Robin does. And Jane, to some extent, she has a nice butt. Would you ever make a Chris Chan-like character? Maybe. Maybe not. I would have to be real subtle about it. I don't know if I can talk like Mario. I'm not a voice actor, I have to be in the mood in order to make some funny voices. Right now, I just want to be chill. Why do you give your 18 and under characters big breasts? Not hating or anything, just curious. Well, I created them when I was under 18, and I noticed some of my girls in my school had large breasts themselves, so I just wanted to be, took inspiration from them. But, just because a girl has large breasts doesn't mean it has to be sexual, She just has them. It is what it is. Ever a Scooby-Doo fan as a kid? Yeah. I did like watching Scooby-Doo here and there. Like the old classic Scooby-Doos. I remembered having a VHS of old Scooby-Doo adventures, but they were with Scrappy-Doo. So I always remembered Scrappy-Doo from the beginning. And a lot of people don't like him. It's like, I don't know why. Have you ever went extreme with the art, hentai or nudity? I remember a time where that stuff was uncensored everywhere, but these days, nah, censored. I'm very old school when it comes to that stuff. Yes, I do draw, you know, that kind of stuff in my adults only brand, which you can only find on Twitter for now on. For now, I should say. Um, I almost don't want to say the handle because people will find out on YouTube. No, don't want that. Especially, I don't know how old the other guys in the chat are, so I don't want to give them any ideas to where to find it. But if you know, you know. You have to do some detective work. Go on my main Twitter account, and maybe you'll find it somewhere. Or if you have a Twitter, just DM me, and I'll send you a link. I think that's an easier way to do it. Hey, Wilson the Green, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You should draw Kim taking a bubble bath. I should, she needs a break. Nice. Awesome. Did you ever watch Disney's Gargoyles? Yes, as a kid. I barely remembered any episodes, but, it wasn't really my cup of tea. I just watched it because there was nothing else to watch at the time, I guess it was too, mature for me. Look at this sheep. Very funny looking, right? But in case you didn't know, this is actually a sheep version of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. No, it's not. Hello, Deli Cake Art. Welcome to the stream. So glad you can join us. Maybe Heidi should watch Sheep in a Big City. Oh man, she would love that show. Anything with sheep, she would love. She would play that one game, Cult of Lamb, whatever. She wouldn't care. She wouldn't care if it's violent or anything. Bet Mouse Mansion would be The Shining with an ad of Silent Hill horror vibes. You may be right. There's a whole bunch of things that influenced Mouse Mansion. The Shining is one of them. Final Destination 3 is another. And strangely enough, Pink Floyd's The Wall. If you know that album, that very famous album, it really helped shaping or shape up the story for Mouse Mansion. Who's breathing in the background? Many people say it's Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. once the terror starts, you're not pulling the black dude dying first script, are you? No, no. I'm not. I will not do that. I try to avoid horror tropes. Horror tropes, So none of that. If you do write Demon City and you need help with it, how many writers, including me, would you want working on it? And would there be some restrictions when working on it? I may, probably a max of 3 writers. And no restrictions, it's gonna be like one of those rated R kinds of deals, Oh yeah, there's one restriction. No potty humor. I'm fine with the sex and the kinkiness and the blood and the gore and the disturbing imagery, but no potty humor. That is not welcome in my stories. What's Demon City? It's another IP of mine, an idea. Basically, a college campus gets overrun by demon zombie vampires. They're like green-like zombies, but they're also demons and also vampires. So, a group of 15 randos have to kill them all and kill the source of the problem, which are 4 outcasts that caused, there are 4 girls, 4 young ladies that basically summoned a demon and basically turned anybody who drank a certain potion or something into demon zombie vampires. And the demon also turned the 4 girls into sexy succubuses. So there's that. I had this idea since I was a senior in high school, it is very interesting. Yeah. Look at Amanda. Excuse me. Look at Amanda pointing at the art. She's like, "Yeah, I know that kid. He goes to my school. He sits right across from me." Yeah. Amanda knows. You guys think it's weird that Amanda's now gonna be in an actual comic? Does a monster coming out of the toilet and killing someone while they're trying to hide count as toilet humor? No. I mean, not really. I can acknowledge that toilets exist. It's just I don't want a character reference to, using one, or about to use one, or in action using one, I don't want to hear the noises. I don't want to see the results. I don't want a character describing the results. No. Not allowed. Sticking with MM, no offense, but I don't think Demon City is something I'll read. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it won't be for everybody. It is a trifecta of pain, demon, zombie, vampires. DZVs, I like to call them. I wonder if Amanda being there will create a time paradox. I'd say no. Well, I try not to, because Amanda, canonically, was a baby during Jeff and Taylor. And Malice Mansion is supposed to take place in 2023, so if she's 10 years old in 2023, that means she'll be 22 in 2035? Yeah. Is Amanda one of the first characters you thought of way before Jeff and Taylor? No, not really. I created her back in 2006. So Amanda definitely survives. Yeah, I guess it's a spoiler, but yeah. I thought it was like a no-brainer because we see her as an adult. And I like her so much, I decided she'll survive. Originally, she wasn't supposed to. Like, I had so many deaths planned for her. Like, back when Malice Mansion was more of a supernatural horror, Amanda got killed by a bunch of glass, flying into her. Broken glass, I should mean. And the second death, she was being ripped apart, or pulled apart in half, Hey, OMN Art, welcome to the stream. So glad you can briefly watch this before bed. Yeah, I'm sorry I start streaming so late at night over there where you live. Would I draw adult Amanda taking a bubble bath? Heck yeah, I would. Doing good. No, that's nice. Yeah, I'm doing good as well. I had a very decent week of work last week, Much better than the week before. And I hope this week's will be good as well, I can easily see one of the kids killing another with glass and MM. Oh yeah, a broken shard of glass. That's an easy way to kill somebody. I just never thought of the opportunity, to draw adult Amanda in a bubble bath, I was always looking at different pinups, of girls in lingerie and bathing suits, and doing something in bed, but I never thought of a bath, It seems like my most underrated scene is characters in the bath, or shower, or pool, whatever. Speaking of pool, I imagine this is canon, but Miss Bell's fourth grade class. I imagine like a couple months ago they took a field trip to this city pool and just swam for a couple hours. Because that's what happened to me. My fourth grade class, we took a field trip to the pool. It was fun. Like, would there be a bath scene in JNT? A bath scene? I don't know. It depends on who will be taking the bath. I could draw David taking a bath if you like, because that's more likely to happen in JNT. Yep. Well, I would have to see the circumstances, and what character would be taking a bath. Because readers would be like, what's the point of this scene? Just to see this a woman naked or half naked? They're gonna call me out on it. They're gonna make a whole YouTube video, a whole ass YouTube video calling me out, saying that JFM's a perv and everything, and then I have to go to hiding. I either go to hiding or pretend it never happened. Pretending it never happened is like it's so hard. I may have grown in the last 10 years, where back then I would apologize, make a formal apology, saying that I am sorry I drew this character in a sexual way. I apologize to all my readers, to all my fans. Please don't cancel me. That's how I used to be. But nowadays, I don't know how I would react if a person were to call me out. I don't know. It's like people on the internet, they expect everybody to be purists, It's like, how dare you draw this character in a sexual way? And they get so hung up on their ages, too. I mean, I get it. But it's not really worth, putting drama, letting everybody know about it, unless the artist is a real threat to real people, and real kids, but no. People get hung up on fictional characters. Does Vinewood Manor have a pool? If so, you should consider drawing a scene of Madison drowning someone in it. Yeah, it does have a pool. Don't know how I would show it off, though. Has your planned ending for JNT stayed the same, or have you changed it? Do you even still have the ending planned in your head? Yes, I do. I have an ending planned out. I mean, back then it was more dramatic, but right now it's climactic, but still in a fun way. Hey, Marcus, welcome to the stream. Finished drawing of a clown schoolgirl. Nice. Posted on Twitter. Sure, I'll take a look later. What am I drawing? I'm finishing two renders of two Malice Mansion characters. Darius and Heidi. You didn't answer my question. Well, what's the question? Would Miss Bell's class take a field trip to Carl's pool? No. No, she won't. Because that is not in the school curriculum to take 20 kids to some random guy's pool. Oh yeah, before I forget, I actually recorded a video the other day. If you guys want to know, it's me and my friend Paul. You know, we were commentating over my old drawings, my old 2014 drawings. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. It's not every day that I have somebody else in one of my videos. Does anyone in your family draw too? Not really. I mean, my sister would, dabble in art here and there. You know, she took art classes and everything, and I used to admire her coloring skills when she colored in a coloring book. I'm like, oh man, she's so much better than me. But now, since I gotten older and more experienced, I know how to color. But then again, it's been eons since I've colored in a coloring book. That might change, I might dabble in a coloring book. I don't care if I'm too old, gotta satisfy that inner child, I mean, just the other day, and when I was at the store, I was looking at crayons, and I was like, man, if I knew what to draw, I would buy these crayons. Color a big poster or something. I might draw a traditional poster with my characters or something, and just color it with crayons. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for some sexy zombie music. For real, it's called Zombie Hip Trip. Yeah, I should do it. I mean, I have an adult coloring book, which has a bunch of Junji Ito drawings, and I should color it. But it seems like the type of material that you would use color pencils. So I don't know. I might buy a set of color pencils and use it to color that book. It could be a nice, relaxing way to unwind. that topic, do you draw traditionally that much anymore? For me, I barely draw traditionally at all these days, and I think I should do something about that. Yeah, I rarely draw traditionally. I mean, the only times I do it is in my sketchbook, while I'm out and about. When I do commissions at a convention, that's traditional. And when I do those vignettes for character descriptions, those are the only times I do it. And sometimes it's a challenge, because I have to really figure out the composition of the drawing. Because if not, I erase and everything, because there's no undo button. There's no button where you get to select and edit some things, edit the size of the heads and the characters and whatnot. You have to do things traditionally, There are some artist friends that revel in traditional art, and I'm like, oh man, that's so awesome. Hope Linda lives through MM, but will be traumatized for life along with her childhood. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these kids will be traumatized if they survive. But Linda's such a fun character, not only to write for, but to draw. She's really grown up. She had a glow up ever since I first drawn her. Once I tried to pinch the drawing with my fingers to try and resize the head of my character, only to realize it doesn't work traditionally. Yep, I've had that happen before. You need this soundtrack? Well, if you're interested in the song itself, it's called Zombie Hip Trip by Nathan Wells. Nathan Wills. Yep. Sweet, we got 9 people watching now. I don't think I'll ever pass my world record. 24 people watching at the same time. I know I'm not as popular as the streamers who play games, you know, because who wants to watch people draw, you know? I don't know. Except if you're like a really popular artist, you know. But I don't know. It's almost discouraging to do live streams, you know, because not a lot of people pay attention. That's why I appreciate you guys being here. How long will I be in break again? The whole month of May. So I'll be back June 1st. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it will be a great month, you know. I mean, the snow's melting around where I live. And of course, jerks are driving fast. I mean, on the highway, I was driving yesterday, you know. The expressway that I was on, speed limit 55 miles per hour. So I was going, admittedly, I was going 65 or something. So five over the speed limit. Or excuse me, 10 over the speed limit. But no, there are these two trucks, these two jabronis that's just hauling ass, and they were going well over 80, you know, passing me. One almost hit me. And I was like, my God, man, these guys, they're the ones that's causing my work to be all busy, my job to be busy. I want things to slow down for the summer. In fact, I might rant about that on Facebook. Hope he won't face a Kieran or someone with road rage. Yeah, I hope not. Because that's scary, especially here. Because you never know if somebody has a gun. You like that music cue when I said gun? Yeah, it's that dramatic here in America. I don't know if any other countries have to face road rage or something like that. Does that happen? I know roads and cars exist in other countries, like in like European countries, but do they get so mad that they would kill a person? don't know. Dude, I just want America to be a better place, you know? I just want healthcare. I just want universal pre-K and public colleges. More social programs so people have better lives, improve their lives, and then crime will go down. I swear, crime will go down, people. But no, the politicians up in Washington only serve the mega rich, the ones that pay them. You know, so it's corrupt, very corrupt. Joe Biden, Joe Biden's gonna run again, and he's gonna not have any competition. No freaking debates, because I'm Joe Biden and I deserve to win because I win. I always win. Whatever. Anyway, rant done. Let's continue with Malice Mansion stuff. Joe Biden is not the president of Malice Mansion. It's somebody else. You know. Somebody made up. So sorry. Oh yeah, they would. One guy pulled a gun and fired at a family in a car by him. Oh my god. Terrible. I like Amanda. She a gaper. It sounds on her in her bio that Ashley liked to take long baths, but I don't know how old is the character now. Who, Ashley? Well, Ashley's like 19, and Amanda, you know, whenever I draw her in as an adult, she's 22. Who's the president in Malice Mansion? I'm not sure. Just somebody else. Somebody made up. Somebody more competent than and everybody else in Washington. Hey JRR, welcome to the stream. Why the break? I've been planning this break for the last couple weeks, you know. Social media has been overwhelming just a bit again, and I just needed the time to focus on Malice Mansion Chapter 2 and myself. I really want to work on myself personally for this whole month. So that's why I just wanted to, I just wanted to focus on Malice Mansion when I get home, and myself, you know. This month of May, you know. I'm gonna see if I can work out too. I don't know the Peaches song. I only know some of the lyrics, like Peaches, 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 Peaches. Oh yeah. There. That's all I know. That's all I know. Alright, let's render Heidi. You know, it's canon, and I mentioned this in the story, but Heidi has a terrible cry. I mean, she ugly cries, and when you hear it, your soul breaks. No, I did not see D&D Honor Among Thieves. If it's a good movie, I may watch it one of these days. Paranormiac, welcome to the stream. And Heidi is cute. Where's this track from? It is from Doki Doki Literature Club. It's called Sayonara. Yes. Heidi's too precious for this world. In your world. Yes, she is. Her eyes are super moe. Yeah, very moe. David Moe. I know you're a boxing fan. Any thoughts on the Davis versus Garcia fight? Oh, yes. I knew Gervonta Davis would win. But, you know, just by the fact that he's short and stocky, hard to hit. Not to mention, Ryan Garcia got knocked down one time, so he has some defensive flaws. So, who would have thought that a body shot, a very sneaky body shot, would have ended it all? But I kind of knew it would happen. Now, when it comes to Gervonta Davis versus my guy Subriel Matias, I really want Matias to win. Because Matias is the guy that, in all his wins, he has made all his opponents get knocked out or quit. Because he's that big of a puncher. I did not see the new AVGN episode. I saw the thumbnail with his receding hairline. What are my thoughts on the Power Rangers Once and For All Twisted Metal series and Transformers Rise of the Beats? I'm not interested in Transformers or Twisted Metal, really. But Power Rangers Once and Always, that is a... I may watch that. Because that has David Yost and Walter Jones, two of the OGs. Heidi's gonna die painfully, isn't she? Well, I can't say. I can't say what's gonna happen to her. Hello, Alex Acosta. Welcome to the stream. What's the day of Heidi's birthday? It is actually in a few days. It's sometime this week. May 3rd. Let me double check. Yep, it is May 3rd. So that will be Wednesday. Yeah, I respect AVGN. He's one of my favorite YouTubers ever, Favorite internet personalities, But at the same time, you can tell he's changing. Just like me, I'm getting older, so... And my hairline's receding as well. Are there going to be saddest death moments in MM? There's always saddest death scenes where the MC and others cry for their friend's death. Oh yeah, definitely. It's not like when a death happens, all the kids would be like, whatever. No, they would feel it. Favorite AVGN episode? Oh boy, that's a toss between when he reviewed Batman Forever and Superman 64. I don't know. If I had to choose one of them, it has to be Superman 64. Is there some kind of hidden meaning behind Malice Mash? I'd say yeah, there is. He's reviewed Superman 64 twice. Exactly. Superman on the Commodore 64 and Superman on the Nintendo 64. Twice. I bet the villain rubs salt in the kids' wounds by parading their friends' corpses around like puppets. Man, that's cold-blooded. Oh, well, maybe I did watch that part. But, I remembered Proton John and Slowbeef, were playing Superman 64, and they got pretty far. I remember watching that a little bit. You once asked if there was anything that would make me quit reading MM. Well, since you've stated there's no necrophilia, I don't have much to worry about. Oh, okay. You know, that kind of segues into my next question for all of you. Is there certain words, bad words, that would make you go, oh my gosh, JFM, why would you write that there? That feels so unnecessary, certain swear words or derogatory words. Any words that I should not use under any circumstances. Because sometimes, if I want a scene to be dramatic, I use a certain swear word. I do not know what an upper decker is. I don't think I want to know. Bro, it's a book about kids bullying, murdering each other. I'm sure any swear word is fair game. Okay, well that's good to know. I have a certain dialogue. I have a certain dialogue in mind that would feel like it feels out of place, but I feel like it will enhance this situation. More like the police will rub the salt on the kids by telling really that they killed their classmates harshly and caring like they did to Katie. Well, I won't spoil what happens. Ah, I see. I see. So that's what a upper decker is. Wow. There's a kid who's racist, isn't there? I won't say who it is, but, yeah. But I don't know. There are certain words that even I feel like I feel uncomfortable using. You never know. But I confirm there is a character that's hinted to be racist. No, but is there any other kids that play for the other team? If you know what I'm talking about, then don't use that word. But other than that, no, kids always say the darndest things. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Madison, I will not deny or confirm that. I don't know if any of the kids are LGBT, but I don't know. That's not the main focus of the thing, The story. I mean, I'm sure the kids will, if they were to grow up, some of them will be in the LGBT community, I get what you guys are saying, and I will use those swear words responsibly. And no, this is not a romance. There's no romantic element at all, in Mouse Mansion. Not even between Katie and Billy. They have a platonic relationship. Do I miss Cartoon Rally? Oh yeah. I mean, I like it when he's in a stream. It also depends on if the story is like a hardcore horror or kid-based, like Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yep. It's going to be hardcore horror. I don't know. When it comes to the swear words, I will definitely use the F word. The four-letter F word. I mean, it seems like a word everybody uses. It's just something you would hear in a rated R movie lots of times. Madison is going to be the Henry from It, isn't it? Yeah. Either Madison or someone else. Will Demon City be 18 plus? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. I mean, Demon City. I want to show some booba on there. There's gonna be booba in Demon City, without a doubt. A little bit of booba. That's why it's gonna be rated 18 plus. And of course, I will go ham on the violence. You gotta see the Demon Girl's booba. And Anna, she's sexy. She's a sexy character. Anna King. And of course, the nice girl, Catherine. You'll see her topless too. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking like this while I'm coloring Heidi. She doesn't know what that is. It's alright. It's going to be as sexy as a standard rated R movie, Talking about Demon City. What? What if Jeff and Taylor met Shrek? Wow. Well, they would run away at first, and then when they find out Shrek is a cool guy, then they'll hang out with him. And he'll be like, "Get away from my swamp," and then they're like, "No, we like you, man. You remind me of David." And he's like, "Who's David?" And then Jeff will be like, "Well, he's like you, only less green and skinnier." I don't know. Maybe that's something Taylor would say. Taylor says the dumbest things, without thinking. Then they hang out, play some Parcheesi, man. What if the kids suddenly appear in the back rooms? Now that's a good question because there might be some moments or some areas in the mansion that's very inspired by the back rooms or liminal spaces. So they would go crazy. I'm gonna play my regular playlist here. Yep, Scare Them Off is Swamp. Wait, what? There is another series that's gonna show nudity? Yeah, Demon City. I don't know. I was thinking about making a porno, like an actual doujin porno. I'm thinking about it. In fact, one of my followers is like, use your real name. Don't be afraid. Don't hide under a pen name. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'll just have to think of the series. I don't know. To me, aren't doujinshis, aren't doujins basically fan art? Like fan comics with a sexual tone? Sexy fan comics, that's what I call them. I'm just wondering if some doujins can be original. What if Jeff and Taylor snuck into a bar filled with every villain they faced? Oh, well, if they get caught, there's going to be hell to pay. I would read 18 plus content from you. Well, thank you so much. Some of them, yeah, sometimes they're like original works. Nice. What if Jeff and Taylor meet Beavis and Butthead or even fight against them? Who would win? Well, Jeff and Taylor would win. Beavis and Butthead would be too busy laughing at the situation. What about the West End girls? What if they stumbled into the Shrek swamp? Well, I guess all of them would want to leave, for sure. Shrek wouldn't have the chance to scare them off. They would be like, "I'm out of here. Come on, girls, let's go. Let's go. Let's go find that castle, to find that short man. Ask him for a ride." The Lord Farquaad will try to, seduce Ashley or something like that, but Ashley would be like, this guy's loaded, but I don't think he's worth sleeping with, because Ashley's like that. She's a gold digger. I have no idea why. They're girly girls. They don't. Well, except for Chris, but they definitely don't like swamps. What if Jeff and Taylor met Sonic and Company? Taylor would ask Sonic to keep running and see how fast he can run. Because Taylor's curious. Like, hey, how fast can you run? Can you run faster than a jet? Can you run faster than the speed of light? I want to see. Taylor would be like, well, you can't run faster than Bruno. What if Jeff and Taylor meet Death from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? They would be like, "Sup? Could you tell us how to get out of here?" And then the Death, I haven't seen the movie, and then Death would be like, "Your souls are mine," and then they'll run away. No, they'll try to challenge Death to games, and if they win 5 out of 7 times, then Death would join them, in an adventure, just like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. What if the Demon City characters met the Resident Evil characters? They'd be so glad to meet actual professionals. Because the Demon City characters, they are amateurs, all of them. I like to put ordinary people in extraordinary situations. That's one thing you'll find in all my stories. If you notice, almost all my main characters, my main protagonists, are just regular people. Aside from Jack Magico from Endless Odyssey, but even he, even though he knows how to fight, and he's very proficient with 2 daggers or 2 wielding weapons, he does not have any magic powers at all. He just knows how to fight honestly, like Batman or something. Or one of the Ninja Turtles. That's how he is. Same with White Man. He is like a Batman-like superhero. He has no magic powers. Yeah, I call him White Man, but he's actually Robert Wilkes. I'm sorry, it's so strange. I know that name, but it is what it is. It's just funny. If it comes too much of a problem, I'll call him Spaceman. Between the monsters from the back rooms and the SCPs, which side would win? SCPs, because according to SCP lore, one of them is God or something, a godlike figure who can walk out of his cell whenever he wants. What if Jacob met Albert Wesker? They would have a nice talk. Share philosophies, but if they were to fight, Albert Wesker would win because he's superhuman. Did you guys know this song is from the SpongeBob video game, Super Sponge, which is a very fun game from PS1. What if the South Park kids were in Malice Mansion? Who dies and who survives? All of them die, except Kenny. That's the big twist. Jeff and Taylor versus Hey Arnold, or the Loud House characters with the Western Girls, the whole crew versus their crew, and what is your favorite hip-hop soundtrack from a game or rap in general? Don't know. Like in a fight, I guess Jeff and Taylor would win against Hey Arnold. The West End Girls, they wouldn't fight the Loud House crew. They would just hang out. They would hang out and have a fun time. And Lincoln will be staring at the West End Girls' boobs, all the time because Lincoln's a pimp. Don't forget, Lincoln is a pimp. Are you interested in seeing Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken? Maybe, I don't know. I have to get back into watching shows and stuff. I mean, just yesterday, I finally got to watch the first 4 episodes of My Hero Academia Season 6, which is, awesome, I remember reading the manga, because... actually, I read the manga way ahead of its... right when Season 5 was still happening. And then I just stopped. I just, fell out of My Hero after I started playing Persona 5. Anyway, here I am. I'm done with Heidi here. Yeah, I'm done with her. So I'm gonna save... Oh man, this song reminds me of, makes me think of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which, of course, this soundtrack is from that game, but it makes me think of 2020, man. Back when I was living in my apartment in Helena, no job, but just chilling by myself, playing this game, having a good time. 2020. Personally, has been a great year. And of course, 2020 hit sucked for the world, of course, especially with COVID. But for me, it was amazing, especially when it comes to art. What if the Mouse Mansion kids met the South Park boys? Not sure. I mean, they would... all the kids would think they're too vulgar, Except for Cameron. Probably Cameron and Eric Cartman would get along. Oh, look. So I'm trying to design Miss Bell's classroom here. It's kind of a weird setup. But I think for the purpose of this, for the story, I mean, it'll work, It's an awkward seating position, but it'll work. Does Jane or Cassidy like bubble baths? Cassidy loves them, but Jane would prefer showers. Excuse me while I open some drawings in Photoshop. Yes, very dramatic, huh? Hey guys, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like this video. It will really help me out. There we go. Alright, I'm going to convert both Heidi and Darius into PNGs. Here we go. Oops. Hold on. Gonna save as PNG Bio Heidi. Exactly. Oh yeah, here comes the climax of this song. Intense. I love it. In fact, the Hell House was like my favorite boss in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And lo and behold, I beat it my first try. It took a while, but I beat it my first try. First try, no one has ever done it. No one has ever done it except for me. Whoa, are you guys okay? Or are you guys still there? Hello, are you guys still there? Because it says in my chat disconnected. I don't know if it's my internet or what. Am I still live? My video buffering for some reason, huh? But can you still hear me? Hold on, let me see if I can switch to the hotspot. Oh, Kinky Mation is going live now, huh? Kinky Mation with her sweet ass going live. But everything's still good? Is the video still buffering? Can you still hear the music? Can you still hear me? Okay, hold on. Right here. Was you on stream when you beat FF7 Remake? That game was way too long. I can hear you. No, I wasn't on stream when I beat it. I was off stream and just having a blast. Alright, since everything's blue, I'll just place Darius in here. If you don't know what his shirt says, it's supposed to say, "Get on up. Get on up. Get on up." May 11th. Oh yeah, this song makes me think of 2017. I'm sorry, I'm always reminded of these years. Because life was better for me back then, you know? Right now, you know, there's nothing memorable about 2023. There's nothing memorable about last year either. Well, maybe a few things, but still. This is the same thing. Go to work, be disappointed, come back, do a little bit of drawing, go to sleep. You know. Always disappointed at work, you know. Disappointed in myself. Disappointed in the situation of things. Disappointed in drivers. Double check if that is, if this birthday it really is 2011. Excuse me, on the 11th. Yep, it's on the 11th. Save as a JPEG. Awesome. Now to get the correct colors, gotta open one of the girls here. What? Okay, FF6699, that's the code for this color. Okay. Does Jeff's mom canonically like bubble baths? Yes, she does. Does David flirt with Taylor's mom? You know, he used to until she called him out on it. Then he was like, okay, whatever. This ain't worth my time. So he stopped. There we go. Done with Heidi's little birthday card. Does David wish for Jeff and Taylor to have a crappy weekend and hopes their house is burned down? No, David isn't that mean. But he doesn't care if Jeff and Taylor have crappy weekends, though. He's like, oh yeah, whatever. It's whatever. You're gonna die anyway. Enjoy life while you can, and stop bothering me. I gotta go to Vice City. City. And then you see David driving to Vice City. It's only like 300 miles away. 200 really. From Somerville. And this is where he dances. Does David go to a strip club? Hell yeah, he does. In Vice City. And when when the police catch him, this Sting plays. Just like in the To Catch the Predators videos on YouTube. Have you ever seen those? That's funny. I don't know. I'm rambling. Boy, I'm so glad I'm going to take a break because my rambling is so incoherent. You guys just want to take a break from me. Okay. Are there any strip clubs in Somerville? Oh yeah, there are. Okay, now I'm going to work on this. This is a very interesting promo pic. I'm not done with it. You'll see why. Oops, no, not that. Put them here. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's a cute idea. This is cute. Yeah, yeah, it sure is. What if Jeff and Taylor met the Aqua Teen characters? They wouldn't be freaked out because they met a lot of weird characters themselves, but they would hang out, you know. They would have a fun time with Meatwad. And if Jeff talking to Frylock, and he'll be like, "Wow, Frylock, you talk a lot like my sister Cindy. In fact, Meatwad kind of talks like my little sister Maria." And it's true. Hey, Game Challenger Wolf, how are you? How are you? The Blazing Kitties. Yes, this is from Far Cry New Dawn. Very interesting music. I love it. I'm thinking about where to put Heidi. You know. Oh, here we go. How's the comic good doing? It's going good. You know, I'm about to start chapter 2 tomorrow. Have you read the first chapter yet? What if Jeff and Taylor met their fans who draw Natsu work art of them and their friends? Well, canonically, I guess they would be freaked out a bit. And Jeff would be like, "Hey, do you have any, you know, where I could find some Jane drawings?" You know, because you know. That's right. It's from Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out which character goes into which letter. I mean, I know exactly where to put certain characters, but yeah, it's kind of tough, especially with how to fit a character inside C. It's like, oh hey, want to see some canceled drawings? Drawings that I've started but not finished? Okay, this is going to be a Halloween picture, like a Malice Mansion Halloween picture, where it shows some of the kids in their Halloween costumes. And then I'm like, I'm gonna scrap this. I'm not gonna be done. But of course, in the middle, there's Katie. Right here is gonna be Jesse. Here's Billy. I guess it's gonna be Heidi right here. Let me see the other Halloween pic. Right here. It's gonna be a candid picture, but here's Katie, just sitting. That's Jesse right there saying hi. Other kids in the background. Maybe I'll finish it one of these days. A distorted Chris. He's looking a lot like Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents. Either Cosmo or Timmy. I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. There's another Chris drawing somewhere. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, here's something I'm working on. A whole month to do it, but I'm focusing on chapter 2. I don't know. I don't know, a whole month in October, I would. Oh, whoops, no? There we go. I'm working on this. It's big, it's the poster, the official poster. I'm doing an uncanny edit. Come on. It's opening. It's thinking. All right, here we go. Basically, just editing the kid's face. The kids' faces, so they can be scary. Yeah, uncanny. That's what they're gonna look like. And of course, I got Katie done. All right. So I guess that's it for me. I'm done here. I'm done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. A month from now, I guess. I don't know. Lately, I've been taking some breaks, social media breaks. Some of them have to do with personal reasons. Some of them have to do with because I'm tired. And one time, back in November, I had to take a break due to a burnout. It wasn't like this 10 years ago, I tell you that. So, I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm going to try to work smarter, not harder. That's what happens when you get older, you know? So, I want to dedicate this whole month into chapter 2 of Malice Mansion. Maybe a few drawings here and there, a few independent drawings. And of course, I'm going to finish some commissions that I owe. There are two more that I'm going to finish. So I'm not 100% off from social media. I'll still be in my, lurking around in my other account, my adult only brand. So I'll be uploading those commissions. Uh, well, at least showing one of them to my clients because it's a private commission. But anyway, that's it. That's it for me. I'm gonna take a nice long break. I'm gonna rest. But yeah, just avoiding social media because social media can be very draining to one's soul. Okay. All right. So that's it for me, guys. Be good. Uh, Tell others about Malice Mansion, please. Please spread the word. Please share Malice Mansion to other sites or something that people know that it exists. And yeah, Malice Mansion Chapter 2. It's slated to be released June 30th. All right, guys. I'll see you there. I'll see you soon in a month. Okay. That's it for me, guys. JFM out. Goodbye.